We begin with a southern delicacy that's in high demand as always, but in short supply this year. It is crawfish season, but you wouldn't know it. The crustaceans are hard to find right now due to a devastating drought that's taking a toll on the bottom of line of thousands of people in Louisiana. CBS's Janet Shamlian goes fishing for answers.
Those look good.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Cracking and peeling is serious business in the South this time of year. It's crawfish season, the crustacean that looks like a tiny lobster and tastes like a salty combination of shrimp and crab.
Hey, crawfish!
At the Cajun table in Lafayette, it's busier than usual. Pricier, too.
Astronomically more expensive.
Yeah.
So serious, Cajun Table is one of the few restaurants in the heart of Creole country that has crawfish supply.
What's the season like this year?
It's very, very slow start. I've never seen the drastic decrease in crawfish like I've seen this year.
Sean Swear is the owner of Cajun Table and a lifelong crawfish farmer. Learning from his dad on these 350 acres of crawfish farmland. Harvesting his own fields is the only reason he has crawfish, but not nearly enough.
When you're out on the boat, how many sacks are you bringing in now compared to normal this time of year?
What we're bringing in now is about 7 to 8 sacks, and we're running 4,000 cages. So what we normally would be bringing in right now is at least 30 to 40 sacks.
Swear says that's less than 20% of his normal haul.
You can pick out the old bait, look.
Okay.
That, throw that in the water.
He took us out on his boat to see what that looks like. Normally, these cages hold dozens of crawfish, but today, there are only a handful. He rebaits the cage, hoping for better luck on the next pass.
What's causing this?
So we had an extreme drought and heat during the summer, pretty much a record-breaking drought.
One of the driest seasons on record last year means the rice fields used to harvest crawfish didn't get enough rain. Weeks of triple-digit heat sent the crustaceans burrowing deeper into the mud, many unable to emerge.
What did the crawfish sell roughly for last summer?
Last year at this time, we were selling crawfish for $2.75 a pound.
And now?
We're selling for $10 a pound. This is the peeling room.
Scott Broussard is one of the nation's largest crawfish wholesalers, shipping in a normal year millions of mud bugs.
How many people would normally be working in here right now?
In this room by itself, about 150 with the support people.
His massive plant is at a virtual standstill. Delivery trucks are idle, and this refrigerated room, usually packed with thousands of sacks of crawfish, is down to a few dozen.
It's going to hurt our local economy unconditionally. This industry produces over $300 million a year for our local farmers and economy here. We're going to be less than 10% of that.
There's always a waiting line.
Anthony Arsenault has owned Hawk's Crawfish for more than 4 decades.
With no crawfish, nobody here, empty parking lot.
In years past, the lines to get in were legendary. Hawk's is open only in crawfish season, roughly January through June.
When will you open this year?
Probably not till the end of March, hopefully, possibly April.
What is that doing to your business?
Destroying it.
On a busy night, some 400 people packed the place, chowing down on 2,000 pounds.
If I got every crawfish in the state right now, it wouldn't be enough.
Experts say hotter summers will likely continue. Researchers at Louisiana State University are studying the impact of climate change on crawfish production.
When do you think you'll really see the kind of supply that you need?
I may not see the kind of supply we need until May, June, until the season's over.
Okay, crawfish, here we go.
Swear says this year, crawfishing feels more like a hobby than a business. As costs exceed the catch. It's a lifestyle he loves and loves to share.
You're a good crawfish woman.
But love, as they say, doesn't pay the bills. Swear hopes the end of the season will.
Hopefully this last few months will account for what we've missed out on the first few.
Can that really happen?
I'm just remaining hopeful.
The rice paddies where a southern staple is harvested. This year, not a field of dreams.
Woo! Crawfish! Good one!
For CBS Saturday Morning, I'm Janet Shamlian
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
in Lafayette, Louisiana.
Janet really got into it. Historically, crawfish season is like from November to July, and you see that shrink. Huge market for crawfish during the month of April, May, late April, early May, and that is Jazz Fest.
And that sounds like they don't even know if they'll have enough.
They don't know. They have everything. Crawfish, Monica, raw crawfish bread. There's so much of that huge 2-week festival that relies on crawfish. So it will be really interesting to see what happens.
Love crawfish. So
Yeah.
hope things improve.
It still is always amazing to me, the effects of climate change that people don't think about.
Oh, yeah.
And this obviously being one that could shift an entire industry.